Please take a second, pause the video, and read this disclaimer. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at how I do the prone row. Now, prone row, again, is not exactly prone. If I had a bench tall enough, I would absolutely be in that prone position pulling straight back. But unfortunately, I don't have a bench today that is long enough for me to do that, plus I have long arms. So, how I do is I set the bench at an angle. Then, I'm going to approach the bench, I'm going to have my chin up and off the top edge. I see a lot of people like to bury their chin into the bench. I personally don't like to do that. I feel like it puts a lot of strain on my neck. And you know, being in a physical therapy clinic, that's the job that I work. A lot of people come in for headache, for cervicogenic stuff. I don't want to strain my neck. So what I want instead, let me take this off, put it over here. Instead, what I like to do is have my chin over top of the bench. I have my weights right here by my side. You can see, probably could set the bench up just a little bit higher, but if I scoot up a little bit further, that's about fine. Now, using the lightweight here for demonstration, what I like to do is pull, keeping my elbows close and tight, almost like I'm trying to pull the weight toward my hip crease, because my hip crease is right here. So I'm personally trying to pull down in here while also squeezing my shoulder blades together in the back. Something that I see a lot of people do that I personally don't see any benefit for is keeping the shoulders in that protracted position here and just pulling like this. And that becomes much more of a bicep exercise. When I do prone rows, I'm trying to engage all of my scapular retractors and then, of course, my biceps, as well as, again, all my shoulder stabilizers and my scapular depressors as well, because I'm trying to pull everything down and back and squeeze. I'm trying to get what I call, it's mobility on stability. So the shoulder is stabilized by all those scapular retractors and those scapular depressors, so it's locked into place. So then it gives my bicep and my brachioradialis and my brachialis all of the stability that it needs to pull. And what I find when I do these rows, doesn't matter if I'm using a barbell, doesn't matter if I'm standing, doesn't matter if I'm in this position, is I can feel those muscles on the back of my shoulder blades are the ones that want to give out first. It's specifically for me, it's on my left side. So what does that mean? It means when I'm in the middle of a row, I'll show you guys on this side, I'll have locked everything in place, everything's retracted, and as I go to pull, this one starts to slip out of place before my arm ever extends. So that's what it looks like right here when I'm doing scapular retraction. It's that last little inch or two. So if my arms were just here, that's what looks like scapular retraction, that's scapular depression, then I pull. That's how I like to do the prone rows, is setting, locked into place, pull. Because if I'm not using those scapular retractors, I end up getting a muscular imbalance where I'm putting myself into danger of straining those muscles when I'm actually going to try and do a lift. Because I've really strengthened this, but this is nowhere near where it needs to be strength-wise to help me pull. And then when it comes to me doing pull-ups, chin-ups, other sort of exercises that engage the back, I haven't even worked those muscles out as much as I should be doing this motion. And so that's why you'll see me personally, if you ever run into me in the gym or you see me doing these workouts that I'm recording, I'll start with light weights and I'll make sure I got the motion down and I'm recruiting what I need to recruit, that nothing's been strained or hurt throughout the week. Right now my left rhomboids, my left scapular retractors are really feeling it today, which is why I'm starting with 10 pounds just to get a feel for where things are at before I ever go up to any higher weights. But that's how I like to do them. Again, one more time. Chin up here, weights here, retract, pull down, locked into place, creating that stability, pulling toward the hip. That's how I like to do these, because that is allowing me to work my scapular retractors and my biceps, my periscapular muscles, all those muscles in my back, and then my biceps to work together to create that row. These vary for me. If I'm going heavy, I like to do the 5x5. That's just a personal preference. I know that the science is changing in terms of rep counts and stuff, but me personally, I like the 5x5. I definitely do a lot of 3 sets of 8 or 3 sets of 10 with these, Just kind of depends what I'm going for. Right now in this season that I am for my lifting, I love the 5x5 for these. Unfortunately, I'm here at the small gym today, so I'll probably be sticking for 3 sets of 10, but that is how I do the prone rows. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Consider joining Patreon. It's all the same videos that you see here on YouTube and Rumble, but I like adding them to Patreon, and they usually come out there first before they get moved to YouTube and Rumble. And stay healthy, stay fit, and stay awesome. Almost forgot it. I'll catch you guys all in the next video.